Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. I know I very rarely say that, and the reason why is because I just assume everybody that's watching is already just my old friends. You know, we just been friends for years. So, but if you're new here, well, and my friends, welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Marcia, and I am so glad you decided to stop by, and I hope you'll hang around and subscribe and like and comment. That's how we all get to know each other around here, is by commenting down below. If you comment down below, I assure you I will answer you back. I do not leave comments unanswered. I appreciate you guys. And the fact that you guys comment helps my channel. And so if you're going to take the time to comment, I don't care if you just say, hello, hello, I'm going to comment to you back. Okay. And again, this also is a way for me to get to know you guys. Because when you guys comment of things that you like or you have or something I've hauled that you're like, oh, you know, I have that, I like it or I don't, or blah, 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 blah. It's one way to get to know you, get to know whatever I'm hauling, whatever, you know. We can just get to know each other. And I like that. So now, if there ever comes a time that I don't answer your comment, it is only because I didn't see it. Now, once in a great while, and there's been a couple. I know it's happened to Jenny several times, and it's happened to, I think, two other people several times, that they said they cannot comment. They try to comment, but it won't stay. It keeps disappearing. That is on the YouTube side. I don't know. I don't know if there was, you know, at the time there was a glitch or what, but I apologize to that. Apologize for that. And if you if that does happen to you, do let me know. There's really absolutely nothing I can do but re-comment. Okay, just keep commenting until it sticks. All right, let's get started. I had asked you guys to tell me what you want me to call this video from now on, because what we're going to do is start doing my fall winter outfits. Okay, what I'll do is pull from my closet, and then I will tell you what I pulled, show and tell. We have a show and tell. Show and tell you what I pulled, and at the same time I'll scoot over and I will be showing you what it looks like. Either that, or I will do that at the end. I haven't decided just yet, but you will see the ending result of everything that I'm showing you and telling you about. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of you, it may give you an idea. You may not like the clothes I wear. You may not like the brands I wear. A lot of mine's from Temu, but hey, you know, for the price and on some of them, I'm not saying they're all good, because they're not. You may not like what I wear. But it may give you an idea of something that you do have in your closet that you do like, but you just don't know what to put with it. Well, maybe you might see something I'm doing and say, oh, I could put that with those. That would be, you know, really cute. Okay. So everybody is different. Everybody's style is different. And as I've told several YouTubers that I watch all the time, your style is not my style, but you sure give me tips or give me ideas of, you know, maybe what they're putting together, and I have one piece that looks like it or close to it or it, and it gives me an idea of what I can put with mine that's my style. So, you know, we can help everybody out by looking at other people's styles. It doesn't always just have to be our own. You know what I'm saying? Do you know? Okay. Anyway. All right, guys. So we're going to get started. And this one outfit, in case y'all notice, I am wearing different lashes. Okay, this outfit that I'm fixing to show you is one that I wore Sunday. This is Sunday's outfit. Okay, so I decided, since I've already put it on, I've already worn it for Sunday, then I'm just going to go ahead and share it. It'll be my number one. Shop my closet for right now, because we're fixing to get into that. Now, I'm going to tell you what I chose and who I chose. And I'm not, just so you guys know, I don't play favoritisms. I don't go down to see who it is and then say, oh, I like this lady, I'm going to do this. I like all of you guys. I love all y'all. And I don't play favoritism. What I did was went down and I wrote them all down. Okay, of course, you know, I forget. I mean, it's 2 stinking pages. All right, everybody just full. So, I wrote them all down, and then I went back. I read them all, and I'm like, okay, what do I want? What is catchy? What is First I wanted real short, but short don't get it sometimes, you know. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go through, I'm going to write down the ones I really like. And there's one that just really hit me the first time I read it, and it still hits me, and I will explain one. You guys will know why when I tell you, but I'm not going to tell you to the end of the video. At the end of the video, I will tell you what the name of this segment's going to be from now on. All right, let's get started. Sunday's outfit. We're going to go with the jewelry first. Here's what I wore for the jewelry. What did I wear for earrings? Because I just went totally blank. Earrings. Oh, I know what I wore. Hang on, let me get them. Hold on. I wore these. I remember what made me think of it was there was a lady sitting behind me, and I was gonna call her. I was gonna say she was a more mature woman, which she was. I'm a more mature woman too, so I wasn't pegging her as to say she, you know what I'm saying. But she was just little tiny, and just she was kind of wrapped up in a shawl, and she's like, she does this to me after church. So I leaned in, and she reaches up and she touches my earring, and she says, "Those are just beautiful." And I said, "Well, thank you, sweet lady." So anyway, what I did wear was these little gold chunks. I think I got these from SHEIN. Okay, you can get a good gold chunk earring anywhere. Now these are not, they're not a real gold. They're not an expensive gold, but they're gold looking. Aren't they pretty? So anyway, why is that showing like it's got? Okay, it was just the reflection. Anyway, they're just a gold chunky earring is what I wore. And then as for bracelets, I wore this one. Okay, I wore this one with the watch. I'm going to show you the watch with it, just simply because you'll know why. I wore this watch because it's got that same little rope look, you know, rope to it. I wore these two together. And then on the other, oh, and then I wore this. But I wore this on the right hand, and I wore it with this bracelet. Okay. This bracelet's got little, it's black onyx hearts with gold, and they are onyx. This was given to me from my sister-in-law, Pam. This is beautiful. Her daughter, I'll just tell you the story. Her daughter always buys expensive jewelry, okay? And then what she gets tired of or don't want, she gives to Pam. Well, Pam didn't want it. Pam don't wear a lot of jewelry, so she gave it to me. And she said, "You want this?" I was like, "Yeah." So here's the matching necklace. These are pretty expensive too, because I looked them up. Anyway, so I wore the bracelet. I wore the necklace. And with this necklace, I wore my, here we go, my M necklace, which is in leopard. You see that? So I wore these together. Well, I wore these together because they were just really pretty together. So that concludes the jewelry. Okay, that's what I wore. Let me put this to the side here. I have to have room here. Okay, so that concludes the jewelry. Okay? Okay. Now then, we're just going to keep moving this way, okay? We're just going to start from the head and go on down. So, having said that, I hauled this the other day. You guys remember this? This is a silk, black silk, probably not real silk, I'm sure. I don't know. I got this from Temu. I got to tell you though, some of Temu's clothing is absolutely gorgeous. And I have found a lot of the clothing that I buy from Temu on Amazon, okay, just for a jacked up more price, and Walmart, so whatever. Anyway, this is a black look silk. This wore very well. I love this. And here's the sleeve. It has like a bell, I guess you call that a bell sleeve. I don't know, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful on. Okay, it's absolutely stunning. And then with this, it was chilly Sunday, but it got warm when the sun came out. But I didn't want to wear anything heavy because I figured when the sun came out it would be warm. But I did want a little something on top of this because you guys know when you're wearing silk and a cool wind hits it, whatever the wind is what you're going to feel. Okay, so this was really chilly. So what I did was I took it and I put on. Let me just put this over it. So, well, I can't. I got it buttoned. Anyway, on top of this, I put the, there you go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hang this one back up. I put the leopard sweater. I hauled this sweater. This sweater came from, I think it came from SHEIN, if I remember right. Or Temu. I don't remember. Guys, I buy so much from Temu, and I also buy from SHEIN, and I can't remember. I just don't remember. But anyway, I will find it and leave the links down below. Anyway, I was going to button it like the smaller part right here and then let it fly open, but I didn't like the way it looked. So what I did was just leave it open. I let it just fall, you know, and so you could see the black silk blouse. I took the sleeves, and you will see in the pictures that I took the sleeves and the Belle sleeves, and I pulled them out, and I just kind of bunched this up above so the Belle sleeve would be hanging out. Beautiful, stinking beautiful sweater. Now, let's move on down. Okay, I thought the best way to show you these pants would be over here by the window. You can just see the color better. The color is slightly darker than what you're seeing, but you wouldn't, if I held them up, you wouldn't be able to see them at all. So anyway, so let's just go this route. It has a thick band. I love the waistband. And they both have pockets on the front, both working pockets. She has a little, these are Belle by Kim Gravel on QVC, and I will leave the link below. These were on sale for $31, and which is why, because they were on sale, I bought two, because I told you guys I'm trying to get all or different colors in my leather wardrobe collection because I love leather. In the winter, I love leather, always have. Anyway, let's go. Well, this is faux leather, it's not real leather. She has a little tag here with a heart, and then it has a K. You can see the K for Kim Gravel. And they're beautiful. I love these pants. Now, I wore them, so you can see little wrinkles. I wore them Sunday. And here's the bottom of the pant. It's just a little hem. And I think they're beautiful. And then on the back, let's turn it around so you can see the back. Yeah, I think you are seeing these better. Now on the back, the waistband back here is Ponte. Well, the whole back of the pant is Ponte. But what's amazing is they go from the faux leather in the front band to the Ponte in the back. It goes along with the back of the pant. There are two pockets. I'm not real fond of pockets because, you know, I have a bigger butt and I have a big belly and I don't need any bulge. But hey, it's all good. Anyway, here's the bottom of the pant. And again, it's all Ponte. It's all Ponte in the back, and you can tell I've worn them. They're just they're wrinkled because I've worn them. Which is, it's all good. Anyway, so there is the back of the pant. Now to the side, if you're going to look, like if I'm wearing these and you see me from the side, it's going to look like this. Do you see? You see the Ponte in the back, and you see the faux leather in the front. I just think that's adorable, and I just love it. I just love the look. It's so stinking cute. Let me see if I can get my hand in here and show you. Sorry, you're looking at Bertha. She still has the shirt on. Okay, here we go. You see that? From the side, you'll see Ponte in the back, leather in the front. I got compliments on these pants at church Sunday. But anyway, this is what I had on Sunday, and this is the look for today. And again, I am loving these pants. I love these pants. And you know, I have another color. I've already hauled it. It's in blue. We will be doing a shop my closet with those as well later. So anyway, here you go. This is the pants. With that, I was going to wear my leopard booties, but I figured that I like tying them in, you know, sometimes like here and here and with my brown suede purse. But instead, I changed my mind because I thought, well, if the sun pops out and I'm waiting for it to get a little bit more colder before I wear my booties, you know, because to me, in order to wear booties or whatever, it needs to be just really a little more. Because when that sun came out Sunday, it was warm. So instead of doing that, what I did was I went with my shoes, and I hauled these shoes. I went with these to go with the outfit because, isn't that pretty? It was a more dressy look, okay? A lot more dressy look. Now, the suede purse and the suede booties would have been really pretty, and they would have been dressy. I mean, they would have looked okay, but this is just a more, what am I trying to say? Classier. This is just a more classier look, I thought, okay? So I thought, well, okay, sun's going to pop out. I'm going to get hot, so we're going to go with this. And they had the heater on in church, and of course, I was a little bit warm, even with a sweater on. My cousin, she freezes to death all the time, so she had on this big, thick sweater, and she said, I was going to bring a jacket, and I forgot. I'm like, girlfriend, I'm sweating right now. But anyway, so I thought this would be pretty with the outfit. And then with this, as far as a handbag, I chose black, of course, because the black was the, you know. So I chose this bag. And I did not have the handle on it. The handle was down inside the bag. I took it off and put it inside the bag. But isn't this, you know, this is beautiful. It goes really pretty together, really classy. I just think this is just a class act bag. This bag is just beautiful. And y'all know right now I am so into clutches, especially for dress up. Okay? If I'm going to church, if I'm going to a nice restaurant, to a fancy restaurant, to me, a clutch, and right now the clutches are the in thing, okay? A clutch is the in thing. It's go on Pinterest, you'll see clutches everywhere. But since the Coach clutch came out, everybody's going clutch right now. But clutches are just a class act. I'm sorry, they just are. They dress up an outfit just like that. So I chose this to go with the shoes. And I am by no means a fashion I mean, as far as knowing, I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not a professional, but I do know what I like, and I do know, you know, what makes it look good and all of that. So anyway, so I put these together with the outfit. Now, let me just say about this. We had to go to Walmart. Well, we went out to eat with my cousin and my sister-in-law. And after that, Daniel and I had to run in Walmart because we had some things that we needed to get. So I did not want to carry, you know, it like this, run around in this, you know, I'm in Walmart, okay? But I also didn't want to set it down in the buggy. So what I did, which is why I put the strap in the bottom of the purse to start with. I just clipped on the strap and I walked around like this. And that way my hands were free. It wasn't sitting down in the buggy and it was on me. So here's the shoes. Here's the bag. Here's the bag. Here's the shoes. So these are beautiful shoes. You know, every shoe that I have bought from SHEIN, I have not been disappointed in. I have not. And these are made so well. They're thick. They're they got that little soft stuff in there. They are made really, really well. I don't remember what I paid for them, but I will leave the link to them below in case you're interested. But I love these shoes. I'm so in love with these shoes. And of course, This is my favorite. Now this comes in, and it's here's my dilemma. I have already bought a chocolate brown suede bag. You guys seen it. It's got the little handle. It's like the big ones everybody's carrying, but it's just downsized to a little one, and it's just the cutest thing ever. But this bag comes in a chocolate brown suede. Good cow, Marcia. And I want it so bad. But I keep asking myself, you want it, but do you need it? You know, that's the question I have to ask myself all the time. Because if I don't, my goodness, guys, I'll have handbags throughout the house. You know, I already do, according to Daniel, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to debate on, if I tarry too long, it's going to be gone. It'll be gone like everything else. But I will leave the link to all of this below. And that consists of my first shop my closet. And now, the one that I chose, I don't know if okay, I'm going to go ahead and read these, okay? Look at this. I'm going to go ahead and read these, and then I'll tell you the one I chose, okay, for the shop my closet. Okay, here we go. The first one was at Laura Strout, and I'm not going to put the numbers. There's numbers out beside there. I'm not going to just tell you the numbers. At Laura Strout, shopping my closet for fall/winter outfits. I love them all. They were all good. Lisa Kessler, what's in my closet? I mean, that's a real good one because it's exactly what I'm doing. No more comment. I'm just going to go through them. More Than 2 Cents said making outfits from my closet. Laura Petipus, Marcia's closet mix up for fall and winter. Barbara Bowman, autumn wardrobe mix and match with Marcia. Love them. I love them all. Angel Dempsey, finding fall treasures. Rosie J, shop my closet. I had several of those, which, you know, the one I chose, I'm going to save for last, just to even tell you who it was and what it was. Okay. At Katie Stein, shop my closet for Cody season. At Jody's Cottage, hauling from my closet for winter ideas and budget friendly because it's free. She had 2 of them. Let's see. Martha Alvarado, let's shop sweater weather outfits. And then another one was she suggested was styling with Marcia's fall/winter closet collection. The next one, Carolyn and Jerry, my cozy winter styles. And that was a pretty good one. Well, they're all pretty good, but I came real close to that one. I will say that. That one was like if I had a runner-up, that one was the runner-up, okay? My cozy winter styles. And, okay, next. Make outfits with me from my closet. That was from LaDonna Lowe. Nat Lopez, what's in my winter wardrobe? And then also shop my winter wardrobe. Jenny Hayes, let's shop my closet. And or she had another one, which was save money by shopping our closets. And then Rosie Coral, fall looks from recent hauls. That was my sweet friend, Rosie Coral. And then Sarah, I don't write very good. Sarah Saraboda, exploring in my closet. Okay, here we go. Now I told you the runner-up, if I'd had a runner-up, it was the one of Carolyn and Jerry of my cozy winter styles. Simple, my cozy winter style. I love that. Okay, and then the one I chose, and sometimes I may go with I kind of like a runner-up because if I take, after doing these, I will make a reel, okay, of them. And on the reel, I may pin that as my cozy winter styles. So thank you, Carolyn and Jerry, at Carolyn and Jerry. I will use that one for my second one for the reels. It's short, it's simple, it's well, enough said, my cozy winter styles. Okay, the winner is that I chose. When I read it, a lot of you are going to say, oh, I know why she chose that. I know what that means, blah, blah, blah. Some of you may not, but I'm fixing to tell you, okay? All right, the winner is Susan Watson. And Susan Watson, her idea was, yes, no, oh, I just don't know. Does that give you an idea? When I read this, guys, I'm sorry, but as soon as I read this, I busted out laughing, and I just pictured the Grinch standing in front of his closet, you know, trying to find clothes for that party. Yes, no, oh, I just don't know. I love it. I love it. And of course, it's not clickbait, but it surely it'll pique people's interest of what. But the main reason I chose it was because it reminded me so much of the Grinch. Yes, no, oh, I just don't know. Didn't he say that in the movie? I do know he said, that's it, I'm not going. And that sounds like me a lot of times when we're trying to get ready to do something or go somewhere, and I'm like, I can't find nothing to wear, I'm not going. And my husband's like, out of all your 3 closets of clothes, in all 3 bedrooms, I have clothes, okay? He's like, in all three closets, you can't find one thing to wear? Anyway, so that's the winner. Susan Watson, thank you for all of you. Thank you so much for participating. I sure appreciate y'all so much. I love every one of you. And thank you for choosing or for sending me ideas. I did love them all. But Carolyn and Jerry, thank you for sending yours in. My cozy winter styles, that will be used on the reels. And then for the videos like the one I just did, Susan Watson, yes, no, oh, I just don't know. That's the winner. I love it. So anyway, thank you guys for sending all your comments in, for sending in your ideas. My eyes are starting to water again. Y'all ever have that problem? So thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And I hope you enjoy this video. And I have some fan mail and I have a haul. So I'm probably going to get started on one of them today, and then we'll move on. When I say today, if you're watching this, then it's not going to go up for day after. I mean, I don't know what day this is going up. Probably, what is today? I'm lost as a goose. It's a goose, get that? Today's Monday. I had one go up today, so we'll skip Tuesday. This will probably go up on Wednesday. And the reason why I'm putting this one up first is because you guys have already seen the outfit. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you have already seen the outfit. So, and this is what I had in mind, of course. So I thought, well, you know what? I've already wore it for Sunday, so we'll start with it. Because why go back and do it again when I've already tried it on? I already have pictures of it on. I've already done the video. Y'all know the drill. You know what I'm saying, right? Right. All right. So there's that. All right. Remember, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do the calendar. Let's not forget the calendar. All right. For today, let's see. You will be seeing this. What is today? We'll just go ahead and. Today is. Y'all can tell I really have my life together, right? Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Are y'all ready? I love Psalms. The book of Psalms. Oh, do I love Psalms. Psalm 147:5. How great he is. His power is absolute. His understanding is unlimited. Let me read that again, shall we? Okay. How great he is. His power is absolute. His understanding is unlimited. Psalm 147:5. Wow. His power is absolute. Think about that one. Just think about that. Enough said. You know what I'm saying? All right. There we go. Now, I'm going to end this with that. And then I'm going to end this with keep God in it and you'll always win it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.